G'day guys, Butcher Jerd here. We're back at the videos. We took a break while we were launching our bulk butchery room. We couldn't launch it under the social media pressure you guys were giving me, I suppose. So we took a break. We're back at it. Here's the room. We've got these whole life fillets and we're going to run them. So we're doing these sliced on trays. They're going out at $39.99 a kilo. I think that means 6 big steaks. We're looking at about $40 or $45. So I'll show you how to cut them up. If you don't want to buy the trays, you can buy these whole in the room. I think they're getting charged out at $30 a kilo in the room. So big ass eye fillets, about $100 each. But you know, you're going to get what, 15, 16 steaks off that. So you divide that up and you're looking at, $5, $6 dinners, which go wrong. So first things first, you got to remove the silver skin. So we put the knife under, we slide it, we're angling it upwards, and look at that, comes off nice and easy. So what you're trying to do is you get a little groove and you angle up towards yourself a bit and off you go. You can just slide it off. You can see these are a little bit ratty at the back end, so we'll scrap that, trim it up. We can use that for stir fry or, some sort of casserole or kebab sticks, anything really. Like, it's still eye fillet, it's still going to be tender, so you could get away with it. Same with the tail end there. We'll trim that up and use it for a stir fry or something else. So slicing it, you can go thick or thin, nice and easy. I'm just putting my finger over the top so I can keep the meat, even, I suppose, or like, I don't know what the word is, stable, I guess. That's probably it. So my cuts are nice and straight, as opposed to being, dragging the meat with the knife and making them a little bit crooked. You don't want that. You want them to be nice and clean. So let's do it again. Removing the bag, opening it all the way up. What I like to do is I like to try to take the meat out while keeping the blood in so we can not make too much mess, really. Give it a wipe down. I like using the chucks over the cheesecloth. You can just throw them out. We throw the chucks out every probably 4 hours, so it's sort of you don't build up bacteria or anything, which I prefer that rather than a dirty cheesecloth that sits on the bench all day. There we go, scraping that up and out, making that nice and clean, cleaning it all up, getting rid of the big bits of gristle on the side of the eye fillet. They're always there, so it's always best to trim them up, removing the tail, and off we go. Keeping it nice and even. See, I'm just trying to hold it steady while I do it, making sure our fingers are out of the way of the knife. Everything to one side is always the best way. We're getting 10 thick steaks by the look of it, 11 steaks out of a single thing. So there you go, not bad. We're looking at $9 a pop, I suppose. So run them out on these little trays, and that's that. So the bulk room, that's been going for, I don't know, it's been weird. So we had the long weekend opening, and then we had a short week, and then we had our first full week last week. And it looks like it's working. You guys are loving it. So we'll keep pumping stuff into there. We'll keep trying to innovate, keep trying to do different things, and try to keep all you guys happy. That's the biggest thing. We want to do good quality meat at a cheap price. And the best way to do that is to sell volume, I suppose. So that's the plan. So get amongst it, share it with your friends, and we'll keep on fighting that good fight, I guess. You guys have a great day. Eye fillets, $39.99 a kilo, $29.99 a kilo. Then we got the cake grill and all the rest of it. Catch you in the next one. Peace.